Picking up where we left off. Picking up where we left off. I now go in. I don't know what will happen, but I want to try stealing the idol with this character.
She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my...
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
I look very physically pained.
Girl. You mean parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Oh, you suck. Where is my guidance?
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
The people. Oh,
Just
Gale
what
is
I need.
very talkative.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Putting a child on display like that was quite monstrous. But it also sounds like you have something to confess. You know what?
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How bad does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Sure it's not connected?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
And if I hadn't spoken up?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. Master Halsin. Perhaps gobbling cold, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
No one's
Would you?
so I could do it.
I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Silver. Stay close.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Don't know what that dice roll for was. I mean, yes, only a monster would threaten a child, but you know what?
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Right, must
The
be born
rite
of powerful
thorns.
magic.
It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Turn your back on the needy. Is this truly the way of Sylvanas? I did not.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
Words you've twisted to justify your cruelty.
Then you know I heed his wisdom. I protect the circle, whatever the cost. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I mean, aren't you afraid of how absolutely, completely stir-crazy you'd get if, for forever, you were just stuck in here?
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. I just want a little look.
Oh, right. Gale doesn't have
Directly.
his levels in Bard yet. The one who's actually skilled enough to get someone like him away. Alright,
Can
well.
be subtle sometimes. Moving ahead.
Let us do something about it. Let us do something about it. Where's my instrument? Play my instrument. It should be there. Oh, there it is. Weird that it was under common. He's just gonna go right back. Alright, well, I will just continue forth till such a time as he moves. So this is still my trying to be a very good person run through. Doing all the things the way that I would
I see you.
do them.
Just give me a moment.
In one of the games that I was trying to play, that I only got through the first act of, but
It's up
not
to
on
her
honor
now.
mode.
Life or death?
I got through the grove,
Now,
but never actually
what was it you needed?
exposed the Shadow Druids.
You found her.
So I'm
But I
wondering
still
if
don't
one
know
of my
what she
groups
can
should
do
do
for you.
that, and then another one can go forward from there, and again, see what happens.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
Head on in.
Well, that's where they were. I saw there were some plants I could take.
The bird's eyes are
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins.
He's just hanging out in
Tadpole
his
crawled out
underwear.
of his head soon after.
Drow and I have the same parasite. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days?
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halson suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant?
She
Will it help?
shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What aren't you telling me? What? Curious to see what would happen, but no. Skew is just going to play it straight. The good answers that I know are good. And then we'll start being crazy with some of the other people with the later run-throughs.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
A mind flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean, should be changing? I must have learned
For
something.
one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So... the other
Hard
victims
to
change?
say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
What do you
The
want me
thing
to
is,
do?
I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright.
Thank you.
I didn't.
It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
You can toss that poison. We won't be needing it.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Don't want to draw any attention. On my way. Have to keep going.
I don't know yet if I want to use Mind Flare powers or not.
What's that?
What is that? What do I see?
Let's see.
No, don't. Oh, no, stop. Alright, well, let's go here. Skew is going to do everything right.
I don't need any attention right now. Bet I can crack that open. Have to keep going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Secrets of the Shadow Druids. Well, everyone is still hurt.
What am I needed? You have my attention. You're a long way from Waterdeep.
Actually, he's got Arcane Recovery.
A hero at heart.
No time to dally.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Now, the only thing that I still need to do is I had some restructuring of some characters to make sure that I had stealth in the levels that I needed. I think it might have been all of them now. Because she does not have proficiency in stealth, which I feel like I really need to make this whole party of stealth work.
And you shall find me.
He has a bad level.
Pride of the gate.
He, I believe, is good to go. The only question is if I'm actually going to make use of that darkness.
Have a lot on my mind.
So,
Well,
any restructuring he does for levels will have to be much
lies before me.
later. Once I decide if I want 11 levels of monk when I have, 12 levels of something to deal with.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The Druids don't care about us. No one does.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Yes, they would.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
I thought I saved the boy. Who's supposed to then tell me to go seek the dragons. I just love the fact that there's this whole hidden place here in the Druids' Grove. These people just showed up as refugees, found it, took it over, and nobody, not even the Druids, seems to know that it's here.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Beautiful. Good
Something's
job
on my
for
mind.
our...
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
You came! I have... Here. Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Huh,
It's
that's very
about
kind.
you. I hope you like it.
Once there was a boy on a beach. He saw there was a harpy's nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. She sang a song, and the boy forgot what he was doing. But then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpy in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold. But the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again, just like the adventurer. I do think it's interesting we only have one model for all these kids. They all look the same size, the same age. So I wonder
Oh. Hello again.
how old they're all supposed to be necessarily.
Mull's in charge here, not me. Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Wow. Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Well, the opposite. I want to invest in the newest Thieves Guild on the Sword Coast.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe. Long until we leave now. I had a feeling you'd be back.
Well, you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
I could help you get it, but my time is valuable to me.
Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Anything to trade? Ooh, toy blocks. Lovely. And that's actually a much better deal than I was getting from the other place. You know, I think that's actually quite wonderful. That is the spell. But I only have one person who'll be able to scribe scrolls. I'll just take one of those. Hope that calls it good. Oh, except for I should sell whatever I don't need. Is that good?
Where am I needed?
Yep, that's the best I think that I can
Anything else?
do. All right. And thus we leave.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
All right. Now, I'm very sure if I steal the idol, a fight will break out. I don't know that for sure, but I mean, how could it not? How am I supposed to steal the idol and just get away with that? So, I hesitate. I admit. That being said, though, this is my rogue, so I suppose I should see what happens if I steal the idol. The question is, and always has been, simply how? I could have somebody try and distract with sound, someone else be invisible.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the Druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
I'll see what I can do. So mean. Would anyone ever actually say that? Would it actually make a difference?
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
All right. I think I've done just about all the prep that I can do. Now what I need to do is raise my level and move forward. Except for I need to talk to this lady. Because I remember her sitting up here.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Not with that attitude. Fight and win!
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Sure, it's a bet.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it. So many ways to die.
And there we go. So now I go. I did not have or find any invisibility.
Let me work
And I realize I forgot to learn that spell.
Let's get going.
So if I want to
How much
steal
farther can I
the
go?
idol, I'll need to get to level 4 anyway, or respec him now. Kind of want to wait a level.
Feel like we're being watched.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Well, I suppose first I need to go meet Raphael.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I think you're doing quite well on the pocket front. And there we are.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say.
for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
And then here we are.
There, middle of somewhere.
Nice
the house
decor.
of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Ignore him and fill up my plate.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
This voice actor is having so much fun. I love it. I love seeing somebody milking lines, just chewing the scenery as a voice actor.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
You're mad if you think I'd make a deal with a devil.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Always fun. You're going to get that. And you're going to get that. It is almost 3 a.m. over here. I just say for the non-live audience who may or may not be watching.
Defender of the people.
I've got a long road ahead. Time to press ahead.
Necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy.
What's hiding here?
Alright. I want to make sure that I am wearing that whenever I go about doing things, and sometimes it seems Shadowheart is not nearly as close as she should be.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Beautiful.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
Sleight of hand. Snatch the bag. Oh, wow. I'll take that.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
And there we go. There we go. Well, it is time to go back. And for my last battle of the day, I'm assuming. I mean, I do still have a... I suppose I should just do the rest now. Feel weird keeping it when I got people who are injured. It's feel bad spending it.
Wish I had a bag of hope.
You're an impressive fight again. You should consider a new name.
It's not going to respond. I like hearing the witty banter.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Let's be careful. Seems simple enough. This calls for...
What? No. Ah.
Heading out. Toning things down.
Such an undignified position to find oneself in.
Dash. There it is.
Immediately.
What's next, I wonder?
I have not summoned her companion. Nor have I used Longstrider. I keep forgetting to do these things. Well, let's just go forth.
Out of mind.
That's a strange position for him to be in. But all right.
Keep it quiet. Every step counts.
Just leave me this alone.
Very well.
There is work to do. Need to tread softly.
That is so funny to me. All right.
Can't give up now.
You.
These boats have seen everything.
No. Ah.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
It's not stealthed. Well.
Down with you.
I'm not. I succeeded at my stealth check. That's why. Oh, lovely.
A wizard, not a cat burglar. The path less traveled.
Can't you be both? And there we go. Now the fight has begun. Except for you. So we're gonna come here. Oh! Drat. We're really kind of hoping to do it that way.
At the ready.
Sure. Well, at this rate, this is going to go very well.
Have to keep going. Strike hard.
I
strike fast.
like having a character that can't miss. That feels really nice. Oh!
Pawn to cleric 4.
Where do I go from here?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Defender of the people. Elminster's not around, so might as well. Forthwith. Color me curious.
Come on. Broken loot. Throw this at you.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Just about did. I'm surprised they didn't gut you on sight.
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Timely rescue.
Sharp as ever.
Didn't die, did he?
All right. What now?
Better than nothing.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright.
With
I
haste.
just have
Let's have a look.
some things up here, various chests around to pick up. Still so far. I need over 1,000 experience to get to level 4.
No traps, please.
Salutations.
Pick up the water, just in case I need it later.
Good find.
What am I to do?
Oh, stop that.
Let's move. Can't slow down. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
There is work to do. I must keep going.
I'll grab that.
An oil barrel. Drop all this off at camp. One of these days, I'm going to do something wonderful with all these barrels of oil and such. And I've got him! I'd forgotten all about that. Yep. Because he was going to be my alchemist. Just need one more level. And then I'll just bring the rest up cleric and see what cool magic he can do for me. So anyway. Oh, actually worth a bit of money. Surprised by that. Is that all the big things? And of course, just my main character, who is far more weighed down than he should be.
Still alive, so that's progress. I wonder what's past this.
There we go. Nature Snare. A very useful weapon. Except the only person that I have who actually might make use of it is him, who's currently using that. But considering I'm hoping to not miss. We'll call that good.
There for the taking. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Breathe deep and move.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Or I forget again. Is there really any reason to use anyone else? I mean, blinding the target is just so much better than everything else.
No time to waste.
Oh, I forgot. And then...
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Yeah, that took longer than it should have.
What to do? Here goes nothing.
Come on, get there. Yep. Should have gone into turn-based mode, I know. Just wanted to do it quickly.
I'm fading fast. I must heal.
Quite ready for you.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yes. Rookie mistake.
Don't waste a step.
I do feel bad about that. It's late. I am tired. I didn't think about the fact that
Here we go.
I absolutely should have gone into turn-based mode so I didn't get shot.
That's curious.
Yes, this is where I had to get through.
Let's get on with it.
Here.
Looking ahead.
Well, it's probably a good place to stop for now. It is late, and I will sleep.